Well, hello, self-healing community members. For the March program for energetic cellular healing, your first teaching, our first time together is this video. As you know, I'm still on holiday, and so we're going to explore energetic cellular healing, right now. Each person at their home watching this video. I'm in my office right now. This is where I am when we do our live calls. Here, I'll step out of the way, give you a quick little tour of the office. Some of you who have distance sessions with me, this is where I'm hanging out when we're doing our sessions. And on our live calls, when I'm teaching, I kind of use this whole room. I kind of pace around while I'm teaching, kind of keeping my vibration up. I use my hands a lot. I use my body a lot. I'm sensing everything going on. So I'm hoping you're starting to get a feel for what energetic healing is. I talked about it in the last video, but it's really starting to come out of this tiny little doubtful mind and coming into all the energetic situations, systems that we have in here that we have available to us. It's big. We have a lot of things available to us. I think you're getting that feeling, right? We've gone down into the earth. We've gone up. We've gone up into the seventh chakra, up into infinity. We've gone into the fields with Lori La Rochelle. We went into the different spaces in our house. Just going to grab my water. So I think you're starting to get a feel for the enormity that we have available to us. Well, for energetic cellular healing, we're kind of going to go now the opposite. We're going to go into the micro. We're going to go into the small part of our system, and then we're going to imprint it and go big. I'm going to give a little introduction here. We're not going to go like a whole hour and a half or whatever. You can probably see this video isn't that long. I'm going to do a little introduction, and then we're going to do the guided meditation. All right? All right. So the cell. The reason I like to work with the cell is I think we all know this experience of sometimes the thing that's bothering us cannot be found through the analytical mind. All you know is you're anxious. All you know is you're sad. All you know is you feel uncomfortable in your body and things aren't right. Maybe you've had a great childhood. Maybe you have a loving partner. Maybe you live somewhere safe and there's no reason to feel at risk. But somehow you do. And when we start to have those type of responses, then we know this fight or flight, this anxiety, this fear, this whatever we're experiencing, it's old. It's old. It's coming from past lives. Sometimes it's coming from our own conception, or when we were in the womb, the pregnancy, the birth itself. A lot of times it's those first 2 years when really a lot of that neural wiring gets created. And so we can't access it through when I was 8 years old and so was mean to me and then it was like this. We can't access it that way. We can't kind of draw the line because we don't have a physical memory of what happened to cause this neurotic, painful, traumatic reaction. So, I'm a big fan of going to therapy, going to a counselor, talking. There are definitely places that we can draw a line, and it's always great to have a safe person to talk to ourselves. But I think in terms of healing, it's limiting. I think we're not just from talking or just from trying to draw the lines of our life experience, we're not going to find all the pain and trauma. We're not going to find all the reasons for the fight and flight reaction. So when we want to get into those old places where we have pain and trauma and neurotic kind of reaction that's causing us discomfort, and we want to heal it, a great place we can go, sorry, I got a hair, is into the cells. So just to come back to the premise of energetic healing, We're working with intention and visualization. Do we know something is the way it is for sure? No, we're letting go of knowing something is the way it is for sure. We've talked about this a lot. Instead, we are relaxing and trusting in our intention. And sometimes having a visual or having something we're working with can make it stronger. So what we want to do when we're working with the cells is have something that we're picturing as the cell. So if I was working with a client, had a client either here on the table or had a client on the phone or on the computer, and I'm working with the cell, I actually make this little round bit with my fingers. And I actually this is my cell. So when we work with the cells, what we do is we work with one cell. We take one cell, we make the shift in one cell, and then we implant it onto all the cells. It's really actually cool. I've had multiple healers teach me this technique, and now I've kind of course, turned it into my own, but I just think it's a fantastic technique because you really shift the vibration through the whole system. So, this is what I do. I use my hands and I picture one cell. So if you decide to do this meditation, like sitting up with your eyes open, you could do it the way I do it. You could also, in your head, just picture a circle, picture one cell. But I find it really great to work on one cell. For this call, I'm in my office walking around. I feel like we're on a live call, but I'm making a video. For this meditation, we are going to work on turning one cell into light. We're going to move all the darkness out of one cell and turn it totally into light, and then we're going to implant it onto all the cells throughout the whole system. In our following 3 calls, we're going to move fear out of the cells, we're going to move unworthiness out of the cells, and then we're going to clear up the chakras in the cells. All cool processes. So what's great is if you do the meditation in this video and we just practice with turning all the cells to light, then it's going to give you a really nice preparation when we start to go deeper and we start to really bring up the vibration through moving out the fear, the unworthiness, and cleaning up the chakra in the cells. The chakra one specifically at the end of the month is kind of intensive, so it will be nice if you've had a little bit of practice. I'm going to take a sip of water. So, I'd like to invite you to get into a meditation experience, position for a meditation experience. If you aren't somewhere, if you're just kind of watching this video on your computer and you're not somewhere to do it right now, then you could listen and then come back and do the meditation, or you could pause it now and come back. But my hope is that you're not just going to listen to this, but you're going to do it. All right. So, coming into a comfortable meditative position. You could be sitting on the floor, you could be sitting on a chair, you could be lying down. We want to be comfortable but alert. Even though this is a video, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes. If at any point you want to open and take a look at what I'm doing with my hands or my body, you're welcome to. But I want to invite you right now to close your eyes. Coming into a meditation experience, a meditative, physical, emotional, energetic alignment. One of the best ways to come into a meditative alignment is through the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, choosing now how you're going to work with the cell. Would you like to use your hands and have this kind of shape? Do you want to imagine a circle in your mind's eye? Imagining one cell in your body. This is your cellular makeup. This is who you are, what you are. All right, so we've picked up one single cell. All right, I'm working with one single cell. This is one of my cells. Just staying calm, staying focused, All right, we're just setting the intention here that any darkness, anything I no longer need in this cell is clearing. So just feeling the cell get activated, feeling the cell start to move and shake. And now in your own way and your own time, feeling yourself clearing the darkness from the cell. So just feeling the energy that's no longer needed in the cell coming out. For me, it's like little points going out the window, little things that aren't mine. These are little bits of energy that aren't mine, that are stored in my cell, just going out and becoming neutral energy. It's just like when we're clearing the body or clearing the field. Maybe there's some cords. When I have cords that need to be cut, I kind of do this. Sometimes it's like a big wave that needs to come out. For me, I just picture it all coming out of the cell. Some people like to use a vision of a vacuum, and it's kind of sucking it out of the cell. Some people like to use sunshine coming in and it kind of melts it. Different places you can move energy. I like to move it just into air and neutralize it, and it's like a big recycling system. Sometimes it kind of drops into the center of the earth. Sometimes it's twisty like this. Often when it's twisty like this, it's like little energy leaks that need to be repaired. Just following the energy. Any energy, any old stagnant fear, darkness, things that are no longer needed, that are stored in the cell, are clearing. Sometimes you gotta pick up big pieces and just move them out. All right, one cell. One cell. All right, working with your one cell, staying with it. If you get distracted or your attention goes elsewhere, just coming back. Anything no longer needed in this cell is clearing. For me, some normal reactions is sometimes I sneeze or I burp or I cough. Sometimes I shake. I have this one move here where I kind of crack my shoulder. To me, it's just a sign of the energy loosening in my whole system. My neck often cracks. You can see, for me, the energy is getting faster. It's in layers. So sometimes you can feel how the layers feel different. There'll be a tight one, then a loose one, then a fast one, then a slow one. All right, for me it's slowing down, but your cell is clearing however your cell is clearing. Staying with it till you feel like all the darkness has come out. Coughing on my cell, another clearing technique. All right. So for me, my cell's now calmed down, and I just feel a nice high vibration in there. So I'm going to move to filling the cell with light. Now you got to remember, I'm moving a lot of energy through all the time. So I know I have stagnant stuff that I just cleared in there, but I don't have like decades because I've done this so many times. So if you're just feeling like there's way more darkness to clear and you want to stay there, then I recommend pressing pause right now and just keep clearing that cell until it calms down and you just feel a high vibration. Otherwise, if you feel the cell is clear, anyways, press pause, and then when it feels the clear vibration, press play again, and you can follow the next part, bringing in the light. If you feel like the cell is clear enough now, then continue with me. All right, now just picture that cell. For me, it helps to close the eyes, and picture the whole cell just filling with light. It might get bigger like this. So now I have a vibrating, full of light cell. All right, I kind of want to like stand back. I hope you can hear me. So now I'm going to take this vibrating, full of light cell, and I'm going to imprint it on all of my cells, okay? So starting in the right foot and just filling all the cells in my right foot with light, coming up the right ankle, coming up the right leg, the right knee, going at your own pace, filling every cell of your body with light, the right thigh, the right hip, the buttock, into the left foot, left ankle, left leg, left knee, left thigh, left hip, left buttock, into the stomach. I'm filling all my cells with light. Every cell is lighting up, activated, full of high vibration, up the back, the chest, the shoulders, down the arms, into the wrist and the hands. It goes fast. You might feel some places more difficult. Throat, back of the neck, all through the face, top of the head, all through the 7th chakra. You can do it much slower if you want. Now just stopping and feeling everything vibrating. Feeling the whole system full of light, full of vibration. Breathing here. And maybe you can see in my face. I hope you can see how I look a little brighter than when I started the video. Look like I have more vitality in me. You just brighten these ones up. Just releasing everything that wants to release. All right, that's your introduction to energetic cellular healing. You can use this guidance, this video, as many times as you need, just continuing to light up the cells. And then in our next 3 live calls, we're going to do the same technique, but really focusing on the fear, the sense of unworthiness, and cleaning up the chakras within the cell. All right, so much love to you all, and I look forward to connecting soon. Take care.